Good morning. 8 o'clock. I got out of bed early for me to ring the doctors. Still engaged. This is what you have to do to get an appointment. Ring at 8 o'clock. Keep trying until you get an answer and then pounce. You can't book one online or just ring up and have one for 3 weeks time. No, you've got to ring at 8 o'clock in the morning and try and get one for that day. It's prehistoric if you ask me. Let's try again then, isn't it? I'm in queue position 3, it tells you. I've got an appointment for really soon, 10 to 9 today. I said, look, I don't want to take somebody's emergency appointments. If someone's in pain and agony, they need to come in. And she went, no, this is a routine appointment. Why couldn't I get flipping Daisy out of it? Oh. Anyway, right, I better have a coffee, I think, and get myself ready. I haven't had a bath, and I don't think I've really got time. I'll have to be very quick if I do. I just about managed to squeeze in a very quick bath and hair wash. It was a quick splish splosh and out and get dressed, hair dry and all that. I've got 6 minutes to get to the doctor's, so I'm gonna go trotting off down the road now. Well, look at that, it's only 20 to 10 and I'm back. Oh, excuse me. And I'm back with my coffee pot on, yay. My first thing in the morning coffee was leftovers. Not as nice as fresh. Well, that was a really good outcome. I got all my Duolingo Spanish done just before they called me and the doctors. I was sitting there. You can have an option where you don't speak or listen, so you're just doing it by reading and writing. So that can be convenient if you can't put your headphones in, because I needed to keep an ear out for my name being called. So I did that, got that done, and then had my appointment. Then went to the chemist with a prescription. While I was waiting for that to be processed, I was doing my Brazilian Portuguese and got that all done, because I try to do 2 lessons and maybe a story, but 2 lessons is enough. Because I'm not doing loads of those, because my main focus is the European Portuguese, which I tend to do in the evenings or late afternoon. Anyway, I'm gonna put those flowers in now. I'm doing everything out of routine today, but that's okay. Keeps things fresh, doesn't it? I normally do my vlog stuff in the morning, you know, finish my edit off and all that, but I'll do it after I've got these in. I'm just gonna squeeze them in while Izzy is still sleeping. Hee. Let's get this trowel in. Looks like somebody's half dug a hole there anyway. I'm gonna squeeze one in by here. In you go, Mr. Plant. I'm tempted to squeeze one in right at the back there as well. This is totally overcrowding the plants, but we got a situation here. What's this? I got loads of these in my garden. I don't know what they are. They came with the house, little bits of plastic. Loads and loads and loads of those. I'll put it in the bin in a minute. I'm kind of running in and out, checking on the coffee pot. There's nothing worse than leaving it to boil, because it goes all bitter tasting then. Spoils it. I reckon I'm going to squeeze one in by there as well. These are lobelia. I know this because I just read the label. That looks like such an empty patch, doesn't it? You know, I'm so tempted to just shove another one in. Oh, I'm going to overcrowd them. I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, naughty mo. You'll keep watching for the year now and see me regret doing this, because there's got to have been a reason, hasn't there? But they've said not to. In you go. Oh, am I putting a label in? No. I'm getting soil on my camera now. I'm going to pop one in by there. It's not ideal, but I'm going to put that plant in that pot only because it's bigger. I could do with putting it in a much bigger one really, but as a temporary measure I'm just going to do that, so its roots got a bit of room to manoeuvre. Probably don't need loads, to be honest. Come on then, Mr. Osteospermum. Oh, that's coming out nice and easy. Oh, there's lovely roots. In you go. Just jam a bit of that in. Oh, I'm making a right old mess, aren't I? I did overcook the coffee, by the way. Last time I popped in, it was boiling furiously, which is the last thing you want to do with your coffee pot. But oh well. Now later on, I'm going to get Izzy to come and use the hose pipe on a high-powered jet to sort of jet wash this area here, because, I mean, I could do it myself in 2 seconds, but I just want her to know that it's a thing, because, you know, a bit of a learning experience. And also, I would like to get her to arrange the pots as she likes them as well, just to get her to take a bit of sort of an interest in the whole thing, you know. I think she'd be more likely to come out here and gaze at them lovingly if she's decided where to put them. It's my cunning parent plan. This is pretty wet from where I watered it last night, to be honest. I just feel like I need to water in the ones I've just put in. There's another one of those things, look, everywhere. I wonder if they'll ever stop coming out of my earth. Next thing I'm going to do is get this load of laundry out on the line, hopefully. That was a bit ungraceful. I've got a feeling I'm going to be running back out here before too much longer to get them all in again. It's not looking the best up there, to be fair. That's that lot out. I woke up to a corker of a rude comment this morning. This is the problem with having a YouTube channel. 99.9% of the comments are lovely and useful in life and very enriching, but just now and then somebody decides to just be randomly rude to you. So this morning's comment was accusing me of being greedy and having too many ads running. I don't actually activate mid-rolls usually, but this was on an older video. And you see what I do with my mid-rolls, you might or might not have noticed, there are no mid-rolls running in my new videos. But if they go over a week and if they're more than about 17 or 18 minutes in length, I will go back and slip one in around the 10 minutes mark, roughly. I look at what's happening in the video and I put it in where I think it makes a good break. So it might be a little bit sooner. Anyway, so I'd done that with this one. It was like a 20-minute video. It had one mid-roll running in it. So yeah, they had a little tirade. But I noticed they retracted it, actually. I had another one before, ranting on about me never answering any comments. And I'm selfish. And I don't care about anybody, apparently. But they retracted that as well. They probably noticed that I'd responded to every single comment on that video. And then felt silly and took it off. Ironically, if I did run mid-rolls, I'd probably make double what I'm on now. After, like, this is how much I earn on YouTube. I had the best month ever financially on YouTube over June because I uploaded more because I had coronavirus and people are more interested in videos of coronavirus than anything else that I ever do. So I made £276 for the month. So there we are. To be honest, the videos that I make in the house are much easier for me to make, and I can probably turn a video like that around in 4 hours and maybe less. The Q&A was very fast to make because it was just sitting down talking to the camera. So yeah, so probably 4 hours for one of those, including making the thumbnail and doing the title, tags, description, all the stuff that goes with it. That's fast. But like an out and about vlog, it's going to be more like 7 or 8 hours probably. So quite often I'm working full-time hours on it on top of my music work. So anyway, ooh, I'm not greedy. You just get the odd one now and again that just really annoys you, and it's a real downside to vlogging. Anyway, speaking of vlogging, I have got to go and do a few hours work on tonight's video now to get it up tonight. So I shall speak to you when I've done that. It's 11:15 now and I'm just stopping for a breakfast break while my video exports. I've done the thumbnail, edited the video. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I'm being a lazy thing and I'm eating it straight out of the pot because, well, why not? It'll save washing that bowl. I did get it out. So I'm having what was left of that, a bit of vanilla yogurt stirred in, like, I don't know, a third, and some of these grapes. The raspberries have all been eaten, and a handful of almonds as well. I've been coming up with a bit of a list. Should we put grapes, berries on there? Oh, excuse the scruffy writing, I'm struggling with the camera in my hand. I'm not entirely sure, that doesn't look like it says gropes. Okay, just spent ages on the phone to my boyfriend. He randomly rang. He's invited me over later this week and also to a social engagement, which I shall try to get to. Might be clashing with the plumber coming, so I've been having to text the plumber to try and see what time he'll be leaving at the latest to know whether I can actually fit it in or not. Fun times now, got to do the online check-in, haven't I, for Izzy's dentist appointment later today. Well, that didn't take me very long to come to a standstill. I put in her surname, date of birth, and it says invalid information. Please try again. I tried again, said the same thing. I'm just gonna have to ring them. I rang the dentist, they'd spelt our name wrong. I am going to package up this parcel anyway while I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm sending Warhorse to Victoria from the Home Educating the Mad Lads channel, which I really like. She's a really down-to-earth, sensible, home-educating mother with a little channel. I'll link it in the description if you're interested in having a look. She commented on one of my recent videos where I was sorting some books out for charity, and I lingered with Warhorse, and I said, oh, you know, I'd like to give it to somebody I know who will really appreciate it. I can't remember what her comment was, but she expressed an interest in it, and I had already been thinking I might send that one to Victoria from the Home Educating the Mad Lads channel, because I think it's the sort of thing she might like. I wrote back in the comments, if you DM me your address, I'll post it to you. So she has, so I'm going to package that up and send it off now. It's a bit weepy. If you're watching, Victoria, watch out. Just veto with your eyes. You know, you do this when you're a home ed mum. You're sort of reading half ahead all the time, and if there's a bit that you think your kid's going to be a bit sensitive about, you paraphrase. There are a couple of little extra ones in there as well that I think your kids might like. And there's a couple more. I just ran into Izzy's little office there and grabbed them. I knew I still had a couple more. The nice skinny ones, they'll fit in the envelope. They're kind of different themes, but they're just, oh, they're lovely family reads, you know. You sit down together, various ages. I think it'll all work. She's got children of a variety of ages. Trailblazer series. I don't know if they're still in print, to be honest. These are quite old. I'm not entirely sure this is going to be strong enough. I might need to double it up with something. That's lost its sticky. Too old. I'll use sellotape. Oh dear. That was a fail. I'm beginning to think I should use thicker tape, really. I think I'm going to do a take 2 with the parcel tape. This is just too insufficient. I'm going to use 2 jiffies. I'm going to slit them and tape them back together again, because one is just, it's not big enough. There we are. Just got to think outside the box sometimes, haven't we? Quite pleased with that. I'm going to continue going through Izzy's charity bag now and hopefully take some down with us when we head down to the dentist. Oh, by the way, Izzy's painting's been coming on. She's put Peter the penguin in the boat. This is like a penguin cuddly toy thing that she's got that her and her friends think is cool. So she's put him in the boat. I'm getting all manner of weird things collecting in my dishwasher right now. Yes, it can go to charity, but I think we need to just sterilise it first. Bit on the sticky side. She had oh, there's a phone case gone in there. Where will we put it? We can't have his legs going down. Let's do him that way. We can't have Mr. Unicorn's legs obscuring the rotating blade thingy. Ooh, or the wings for that matter. That's okay. She randomly had a brand new tea strainer from Wilko, still with the label on, which she was charity shopping, but I thought, well, I'll have that. These work. I don't know. Struggle to throw away working headphones when they're the sort of thing that they don't last forever and then they break and then you haven't got any until you can go and buy another pair. Unless you have a spare in the house. I think I'm going to have to find a home for it. I'm filming this because I want to know if the 3D effect's going to come out on camera. Oh, look, it looks different. Oh, looks different on the camera than real life. See that line that's going across? That's not there in real life. Weird. It's a notebook, completely blank. I'm having it if she doesn't want it. Look what I just found. The Izzy phone. Izzy really wanted a phone when she was like really young, like a toddler or something. And I fobbed her off with that and it worked. It wouldn't work now. Can't get very good Instagram on that. Instabrick maybe. Yeah, I think that might go in the bin. Oh, mind you, that said, got a box of blocks there. I'm doing so badly at throwing things away. Yes, that is a VHS. Yes, we still have VHS. Well, I've got a few things to part with, but mostly what's happening is I'm like, no, want to keep it, it's so good, or should really sell it on Amazon or Depop or something. They're in very good, like the books are in really good condition. I think maybe they might be searched for. Or they're just getting reintegrated back into the household again. There's been loads of arts and crafts stuff that I've just been putting back in the arts and crafts drawer. But anyway, it's got it out of her room. It's decluttering her room. There's loads of pens. But I'm just going to put them back in the pen pot because they'll get used eventually. Oh, I feel like I'm saying goodbye to our home ed days. Look, this is one of the little art and craft projects I did at home ed group. I used to do group activities for all the children that wanted to join in. And one of them was making these little pom-pom friends. I don't think I can charity shop it. I don't think anybody's gonna want it. Oh, I hate throwing art in the bin. It's looking at me. It's saying, Imogen, don't throw me in the bin. No, don't throw me in the bin. Oh, you swine. All right. can go there and I'll defer the decision. I've been to the dentist, I've dropped off that parcel at the post office and bought just a couple of bits and bobs. So that's a random bit of rice, just dispose of that. So we went to Iceland and B&M just for a couple of bits, and this is what I got from Iceland. Pizza for tea, probably do some frozen veg with it, honestly, something really simple. Some oven chips, I didn't get them the other day because there wasn't any room in the freezer, but there just about is now if I move things around. Bit of pasta because I literally ran out. That was from B&M. This was from B&M, I think, or was it Iceland? B&M. Those par-baked rolls. Some ham for Isabel. Decaffeinated instant coffee because I've nearly run out. Some Marmite. From Iceland, Izzy loves these. You just bake them from frozen and you get these cookies. She's going to have to do them now though because there's no room in the freezer for the box. And for £3, got some more of these grapes and raspberries because they've been going down fast. I've taken myself out for a little walk. I've left my little Izzy at home. She's going to jet wash the garden with the hose pipe, hopefully it works, and position the pots for me, how she likes them. So that'll be something to see when I get back. How did the dentist go? Well, previously we were told by the receptionist that if she couldn't get NHS treatment by the time she turned 18, she wouldn't have it, even though she was delayed by a couple of years because of the pandemic. But today we were told differently by the dentist. They said as long as she's referred before she turns 18, they will honour it. So she's been referred. They also said that they might not need to pull teeth out to straighten them, but they'll refer her to another orthodontist and they can make that decision. The dentist, our local one, wasn't sure. She thought she might be able to get away with it. They did offer on like privately a teeth straightening thing with removable braces, but she said Izzy couldn't, she wasn't eligible for it because there was too much overcrowding for them to use that method. So that's where we're at. We've had a referral, so that's good news. I think things are moving forward there. I'm definitely not up to my full normal walking speed at the moment since having COVID. I'm still recovering and I do feel it when I do my walks. Not that I've done very many. I did one on Sunday actually. I wasn't filming it, but I really was tired early on and struggled. And I felt rotten afterwards, and I would say it took me 20 minutes or so to start to feel okay getting after that. I was going to do my practice, my flute practice today, and I thought I haven't had a decent walk since Sunday, so I decided I would have a walk instead of practicing today. You know, look after my fitness but not go too crazy on the speed. And yeah, just try and take things a bit easier, remembering that I am actually supposed to be, I don't know, convalescing or something. Oh, and I'll tell you what else was rather handy today. When we were at the dentist said, is she due for an appointment? And I looked in my diary, said she was last done in October, and we were told 12 months, so to book her in for one in October. And she said, oh, while we're here, why don't we just do it quickly now? So they did. And she didn't need any fillings, she hasn't had any yet. Anyway, yeah, so that's done now. I don't have to book her in for another year for that. I've come in, I can smell cookies. I'm coming to inspect Izzy's handiwork. Let's see where she's put everything. Oh, I see. Oh, a little group in the corner there. She said she didn't find that the jet washing was very effective. Oh, I don't know. No, I think it's a lot better than it was. We could probably have another little go at that corner there. Ah, I see. So she's put them in fours. Very symmetrical. Right. Let's see about this. It looks pretty effective to me. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Could you give it a like if you liked it, because it helps the channel to grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!